Lui, c'est Russell Crowe. Il a joué dans ça, et aussi dans ça, mais en 30 ans de carrière, il a jamais fait un film d'horreur. Jusqu'à aujourd'hui, avec L'Exorcisme du Vatican. Donc on lui a posé la question, pourquoi il a fallu attendre 30 ans avant de le voir dans un film d'horreur?
Well, I'm not really a horror movie fan. You could probably name the last 20 big horror films and I probably wouldn't have seen any of them. I did The Mummy with Tom Cruise, so that has sort of horror aspects. I finished another movie called The Georgetown Project before we started this one, but that's had a very long and protracted post-production. Not necessarily the first, but certainly the first one where I'm the lead in a horror film that's come out. But to me, it wasn't really a horror film. To me, this was more about the life of Gabriel Amorth, and I found his life experiences and the things that he'd done very, very interesting. What I've tried to do with the character is try and bring some elements of the real story of Gabriel Amorth to the movie.
We will all be judged by how much we love.
I think I might have seen some parts of the Friedkin documentary about Amorth. I didn't start learning about him until I was researching the role. But his life prior to becoming chief exorcist for the Vatican, for me, was a fascinating thing. That's why I tried to use some of those elements in the storytelling of the film.
There is a case that needs your attention.
I've never had an experience where I've seen some sort of ghostly white figure floating down a corridor or whatever. I've never had that experience. Have I had experiences which are highly coincidental? Yeah. Have I had experiences that are inexplicable? For sure. Have I walked into places and felt an energy change, that I'm not comfortable with? Yeah, I have. Now, we don't talk about them very much. We sort of tend to put it aside because as soon as you allow that conversation to start, then, the paranormal extremists come in the door and say, no, there's ghosts everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's a ghost behind you. Don't look. Boo. Certainly, there's a whole bunch of things that go on in our world that we have no explanation for.
Konbini!